Hey Cancers, welcome on back into the channel. This is going to be your reading for the next 7 days, okay? Now, of course, this can be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If that doesn't resonate, then check your other placements, and those may resonate with you more. Booking information, contact information, that stuff is below in the description box, okay? Or you can just go directly to the website, thedivinefaith.com. So let's take a look at the energy coming towards you in these next 7 days. Feels like you have a major sweet tooth going on right now. Either that's happening at the moment, or this will be coming up in the next week. Oops. All right, let's see. Excuse me. Something goes in. I don't know what it is. Either way, first card out, we have the Page of Wands. This gives me a vibe like, I don't want to fight with you. Some of you are throwing your hands up. You're taking a step back. Possibly over this past week, you may have been the argumentative type. You may have been the, no, let me get out what I got to say, cutting you off type. But this week, you're trying to take a different approach when it pertains to a situation. Okay. But also in the next 7 days, it feels like you'll be pausing the search for your life purpose. Some of you you could be having an epiphany. You may be having an aha moment over these next 7 days. Like, I already know what my purpose is. Okay, let me calm down. Let me pull back on some of these things that I've been starting that maybe don't fit or maybe just don't make any sense. Okay, but some of you Cancers may be having to address bullying with the child when it pertains to school. Some of you yourselves may be coming off a particular way to one of your kids, off out of frustration. So you have to be careful about that this week. Okay. But I do also get a sense of bitterness with this Page of Wands in reverse. Some of you, somebody has possibly stopped talking to you. They've put the brakes on communication with you. So that could be why you're throwing up your hands. It's just like, okay, I'm done. But it may be possibly too late. Because at this point this week, they may not necessarily be trying to hear what you have to say, because it possibly has been a time period of just drama. And excuse me, and somebody is definitely over it. Yeah, look at that. Sun. You could be dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, this person who you may have to address, or this child you may have to address the bullying with, is a boy. Okay. Anyway. Oh, look what I say. Look at that. I'm done. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. Okay, this week I want to listen to you, even though now you're not listening to me. It's one of those things. But it does look like that you will have some type of a good conversation with somebody with these placements. Heavy on the fire, or some of you Cancers, you yourself may be fiery in a sense. So you're going to have to cool the hell off, because you see it's possibly driving people away. Whether you mean to do it or you don't. Okay. But anyway, even with the Temperance, we have balance, we have control. Some of you guys, some of you will be getting like good grades or good feedback from quality control if you're in a job that deals with like call volume or whatever. I feel like you'll be getting good scores. So this will definitely do good for you when it pertains to like maybe putting your name on the manager's desk. Like, look, they've came up significantly. So you could get an award for most improved, or some of you could be getting considered for a different position, but you have to keep it up. You can't fall off on this just because you had a couple of good weeks. No. Keep moving forward. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I'm hearing the battle. This battle is not over. This battle is not over. So this calm, collected, cool-headed Cancer won't last the entire week. You'll probably make it 4 days, and then you'll be back to your Page of Wands self. But some of you definitely, you're trying to get back in somebody's good graces, or you're trying to get something back on track. So that could be why you're trying to try a different approach, but you got to stick to the different approach. You can't just do it, like I said, 3 or 4 days and it's like, that should be good enough. No. Yeah, Hermit, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Okay, so it will be a good week for your career. From what I'm seeing here, things are starting to look up when it pertains to your job, business, whatever it is that you have. Okay, some of you are having issues when it comes to a mother. Like you don't feel warmth from her. Maybe you didn't really feel warmth from her like you wanted to. And you may be realizing this week that that affects you more than what you thought. Also, some of you are not taking care of yourself. Okay? It's when it comes to like appearance, whatever. Because that's another thing too. And we have the Hermit. Something is coming to a stop. I'm getting that. Something's coming to a halt. Some of you, when it pertains to this person that you're dealing with, feels like you fell out of love with this person and you're trying to find a way to fall back in love with them. So you, in a manner this week, you may be going out of your way doing something nice for them, maybe trying to make them smile, or you're trying to do something to try to get things back flowing. But it's coming across like it feels like that you don't care for this person as much as they care for you. And it feels like they've picked up on that. And now that you probably have picked up on the fact they picked up on that, now you may be panicking in some type of a manner that you may be losing this person. Like I said, despite the talk that you and this person will have, there still seems to be quite a bit of unresolved issues on the table. This is somebody you're not married to. Or even if you're, well, let me reverse. Even if you're married, this is coming across where this doesn't really come across as one. It's like it's not even functioning at this point. It's just you're both coexisting. And it could be, like I said, the biggest thing for you is that you're worried about your career. Okay, forgot where it's at. But I do remember saying some of you are not really taking care of yourself like you should. And just mostly, for the most part, this week, or maybe for some time, it's just been about your career. Because this kind of gives me a vibe with this Hermit in reverse. Like, I just don't want to continue forward. That's the way it's giving. Some of you that have been so focused, so consumed with your career, I see your partner asking for a divorce, or you'll be asking them for one if this is vice versa. But this is like, yeah. But like I said, the good thing is that your career will start to pick up. Your career will start to get better. But this gives me a vibe that some of you have definitely chosen to sacrifice love for your career. But now that you may be at that point, you may be going backwards and like thinking about love again. Like, you know what? I thought the career was going to be enough, but it's not enough. But just overall, it just feels like that the love isn't there like it once was, you know? And now at this point, at this point for some, it could be like counting down the days, until one of the people asks to be for a separation or for a breakup. Even for those of you that are trying to get new love, I just don't see it. You just care about your career right now. So new love may not come in for some, may not come in at all. To be honest, some of you guys, it will come in, but it won't be until later on down the line. Some of you, hopefully, some of you, if you haven't hit your 30s yet or you're close to your 30s, you may spend your whole entire 30s working and doing all this stuff for your career. And then by the time you hit like 40, 45, now you want love and it ain't going to be there. Yeah, justice in reverse. Yeah, so I see some cancers getting blind. I feel like some cancers actually may end up getting blindsided this week in terms of somebody coming to tell you that they no longer want to be in this connection. Yeah, see the devil with the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles. Or you may be doing this. You may blindside the other person this week and may say, hey, I don't want to continue forward with this. But even the Seven of Pentacles right there is saying that you should wait before you make a concrete decision. But it also looks like, in terms of this week, it may be best to hold off any type of conversations that you know may get heated, because you ain't going to like the outcome. But most importantly, you don't really have any patience. You're too damn controlling. And that's what they're probably trying to get away from. It's coming across like my way or the highway type of thing, which could be a reason why the love is just not there. It's like, I'm tired of being controlled. I want some, like, give up on the reins a little bit. I want free range here, but that's not happening. And then it comes across where if you've been so consumed, so focused on your career, now all of a sudden you want to be controlling in a manner, trying to see if this person is like talking to somebody else, doing something, but you haven't been paying attention, or vice versa. They haven't been paying attention to you. It's like, don't try to pay attention now. You've been so concerned about your career, right? Yeah. So if you make a decision this week, from what I'm seeing, to have this tough conversation, which will probably end in, I can't really say it's going to end in an argument. It's not going to end the way you want it to go. And you may bid the other person adieu. Don't expect this relationship to ever, and I mean ever, come back around. This will be done for good. Like, not coming back. Even if you guys meet back up in 7 years, no, it won't be no relationship. Yeah, some of you got to get off the phone and show this person some attention. Some of you guys also, if you're trying to make a decision to maybe send out your resume or maybe go to a new company, even the energy here is saying, think about it some more in terms of how much will you have to lose? What are you losing exactly to go to this new company? Some of you will get, some Cancers who are heeding to these messages and realizing that, okay, I can't keep doing this. I'm going to lose this person. Those of you that are heeding to these messages, I feel like that there is another chance for you to fix this. Some of you are definitely stuck at a crossroads between making a choice. It's so weird because everything that you're looking for, everything that you need, majority of the stuff this person has. But it feels like some of you are looking for somebody that you can run over. I'm going to be honest. Not everyone, but some of you are looking for somebody that you can run over. And you may be dealing with somebody where they just ain't having it and you can't deal with it. Because there is success down here when it comes to a family. But that's only if you pay attention to things that need to change. And speaking of control, some of you guys are doing this even in your workplace. You want this boss or whoever these people is to fold to what you're saying because you feel like you're right. There is a way for both of you guys to look at this situation and be like, okay, I can fix this. Okay, I can fix that. It's too one-sided. There is still a little bit of hope. I mean, it's not all the way completely gone, but damn, it is right on the edge. Right on the edge. Without a doubt. Your intuition is blocked, or your intuition is telling you one thing, but I feel like that's only going based off of your ego. So is it really intuition? No. Some of you guys don't even know the difference between your intuition and your ego. So you're trying to combine the two. No wonder you can't make the right decision. So interesting week. You got some decisions to make. Is it more important? Is it more important to be right, or more important to just have this amazing career than to have somebody to share it with? Some of you guys, you aren't taking that decision into play. It's just a matter of, at this point, I just want the career. I just want the success. I want the recognition. Just to be by yourself at the end of the day? I think not. Anyway, for some of you guys, you may feel like that's all you deserve, but that's your problem. Anyway, so Cancers, this has been your reading for the week. Hope it helped, and see you later.